All right, for all of you who need a little bit of a refresher on how to look up your stocks for your stock activity sheet, or for those of you who weren't in school when we did the first check, I'm just going to kind of go over and follow along if you're confused on how exactly you're going about looking up your stock. So your new date should be 11/30, so you'll just add that. Now, if you're someone who has not filled out 10/12, 10/16, I'll do you a little later. But right now, for those of you who are looking up how to do 11/30, again, you just follow kind of the cheat sheet off to the left. So to get this number, 498, the new number for 11/30, you need to go look it up on the NASDAQ. So we'll go to the NASDAQ.com. Oops, and I want to find a symbol, so we're going to look up Nokia, remember all caps. And unfortunately today it says it is $4.07. So I'll go back to my sheet and I will do my $4.07. And I want to take it by my number of shares. Again, you got your number of shares by what you put up here on your top chart. And again, you guys don't have to highlight. I just do this in order for people to follow along. And then you have to look at the change. Now, the change, if you follow, these are 1022 directions. If you take these two numbers, it's the change always from when you first bought it, so 1016. So as you can see, there was a 10-cent increase between last time, and now from 1016 to 1130, you can see there's a big decline. So with that, we're going to be always thinking about always from 1016. That's why some people get their figures wrong, because instead they take it from the previous one, and that will mess up all of your figures. So always keep that in mind. Go from the 1016. All right, so I have a negative of 81 cents. And then my total, so as you can see here, originally on 1022, you take your new price, time your number of shares, and then you get that. So at 407 times 36. 146.52. So you can see, unfortunately, a big decline. And again, same thing with profit and loss. We're taking that from the 1016 number. So obviously, if your number is smaller, like it is for me, you will end up putting a negative sign. And if it's higher, you'll be putting a positive sign. So here I have a negative 29.16. And then you'll just go ahead and complete the process for all of your 1030s for however many companies that you have. So again, that's how you'll follow along. But again, always making sure that you're taking stuff from the 1016. Now, for those of you who have questions about the overall, or if I put a note saying that your overall was wrong, let me walk you through that as well. So it says you'll take all the sum total, so all of your orange numbers, so keep in mind this would be orange, and find the difference between that total and this total up here. Okay. So you'll add up 179.28, and then your total here, and your total here, and that will give you your overall. Now for 1030, of course, you'll be doing this one. You'll be doing your total for your 1031. And so let's say we had all the rest of them were good. Let's say that my number is, after I totaled all my orange up, is $5,011.22. Obviously that's higher, so that means I made money. I'll find the difference, and whatever that number is, that's what I'll put right here in this slide. Okay. So again, for those of you who were struggling with the overall. All right, now the rest of the talk will be about those of you who haven't filled out any of your columns. So you'll kind of follow along with me. So 1016 is easy. 1016, you're just going to use your chart to fill it out. So again, for each company, you can see, so here's my Nokia. I'm going to put the price for one share, 488, times the number of shares, which is 36 in parentheses. On your 1016, for profit loss change and overall, you're just going to put NA does not apply, okay, not applicable, because we don't have a number to compare it to yet. And then total will be your cost figures for each of here. So after you fill out that Nokia, then you would go and put the company name for the next one. And again, you would fill out that information as so. So again, if you're not sure, just compare and look at my 1016 so you know what figures you should be doing for your 1016. That's the easy part. Now for 1022, because you guys weren't here, let's go back to my Nokia. We'll go to 6th month. Okay. And it was 1022. So you can see, you can drag your thing to 1022, and you can see and go ahead and put what it was, what this, whoops, I can't see it there. You see where it says I jumped over 1022. And if it's okay, for some reason you can't get on the exact 1022, if you can get 1021, if you can get 1023, that will be fine. But at the top, you see where it says 4.27, and then it says open, high, low, close. Go ahead and put the number there that's at the top. So I would put down $4.27 here. And once you have that number, then you can go ahead and follow this to again fill out the rest. All right, compared to 1016. So again, those are for those who missed our first checkup. Hope this helped anybody. Again, feel free to pause or rewatch it as you go along. Hope that helped.